these countries that basically allow, you know, like the migrant caravan to basically come up to the United States, like we give them aid and everything. You know, we do give them aid. U.S. aid, South America. U.S. foreign aid by country. Okay, even better by country. Um, let's see. Let's see Ecuador. Isn't that one of them? Or at least one of the countries that they go through. Let's see. Let's see. So, a lot of them come from Honduras. Where's Ecuador? I forgot where that is. Oh, it's way over here. For some reason, I had thought it was right next to Honduras. But okay. Honduras. Let's look at Honduras, where a lot of these migrants have been coming from. So, what, we give them 180 million? Lower middle income country. Really? Low, lower middle, upper middle, and high. The World Bank. Interesting. Well, we give them $181 million. That's a lot of dollars, isn't it? What about Mexico? $290 million. $290 million. We got Guatemala. Oh, they got to go through Guatemala and Belize as well, right? Guatemala. Another 257 million. Dude, we give away so much money. 10 million to Belize. What? Foreign aid trends. I want to know how much is going to each one. I wish there was just a list that just said, okay, top disbursements. Maybe this one. Oh, this is closer to what we're looking at. Damn, 3.2 to 4. But then Israel gets like 18 billion. Where's Israel? Why does it say 3 billion? You know they get so much more than that. I mean, you just look at this. Afghanistan, $4 billion. Oh, 47 billion total disbursements. $47 billion. $47 billion to foreign motherfuckers? Are you fucking kidding me? Nah, bro. 47 billion, homie? Nah, bro. Nah. I am not cool with that. I am not cool with that. $47 billion. Wait, we give Russia 166 million? Why? Why do we give them anything? Why? Why? Dude. Wait, why does it say 50 billion now? What the hell? Dude, it's too much. 35 million to Canada. Dude, we give more money to Russia than to Canada? Why? Colombia gets $500 million, dude. Why? South Africa gets $500 million. Egypt gets $1.5 billion. Iraq almost $4 billion. Syria almost $1 billion. This is crazy, dude. Hey, we give China $53 million. We give Japan 140,000. Wow. Wow. We nuked the shit out this country. Basically made Japan our bitch. They fucking love. We made them love American culture and everything. We give them $140,000 after Fukushima and all that shit. We give them 140. What? $140,000. Trade policy and regulations. General environmental protection. 42,000. When Fukushima is still leaking, we give them $42,000 for general environmental protection? Department of Energy? Bro. No. Bro, what? Why? Why? Dude. My dudes. This is crazy. Trump is asking for like $5 billion now for the wall, or what is? How much is he asking for the wall now? How much mortar wall U.S. cost? Let's see.
The NASDAQ is just 1 point above an all-time record close. President Trump's budget director, Mick Mulvaney, was on your screen exactly 24 hours ago during the show, defending the administration's $1.1 trillion budget proposal and defending some of its most controversial line items, one of which has to be the biggest border wall ever. The president is asking Congress for $1.5 billion toward the wall for what's left of this year, and then $2.6 billion in fiscal 2018, which, by the way, begins October 1st. And that $2.6 billion would be a sort of down payment. Look at this. Since all this spending talk started well before the election, concrete and asphalt stocks are up double-digit percentages over the past months. Right now, we're looking at just what they're doing today. But if you looked and you saw...
Okay, so I mean, I've heard numbers like 10 billion and 5 billion. I don't know, the number seems to be going lower. Like when he first said it, I think he first said Mexico would pay for it. I think he said like 10 billion. Okay, yeah, that's the number I've seen. 5.7 billion.
$5.7 billion is a lot of money, and while some propose it go towards a wall or gate thing, we started wondering, what else can you buy with $5.7 billion? Well, if you're feeling hungry, you could buy 34.2 billion strawberries. Or maybe you're looking for something a little...
This guy sounds like such a SJW. I mean, you could obviously tell he's gay by the sound of his voice, but this, like I hope he knows that we spend way more money on other things.
Little less healthy, like 1.14 billion Big Macs. Of course, the cost to fix Flint, Michigan's water pipes is estimated at $55 million, so...
Why hasn't that happened yet? Why haven't we fixed those damn water pipes?
They could be fixed 103 times. Speaking of health, we could fully vaccinate 2.6 million children...
Okay, let me stop you right there with the vaccination bullshit. See, that's where you fucked up, SJW. That's where you fucked up with your goddamn fucking progressive agenda. You don't know everything. Vaccines aren't just blanket good. Okay, and I'm not even gonna get into the vaccines because that's just a whole other thing. And like the huge fucking PR campaign to fucking have you vaccinate yourself. I don't want to go into it because I'm gonna start pulling up videos. Another time. We're talking about this fucking wall, right? And I think we're getting near to the end of the show because, like, I really didn't even anticipate getting into the news like this. But, my conclusion is that, a wall wouldn't hurt. It would help with the security. I think there's a lot of other things that you can do other than build a wall. You know, you can bring troops home and put them along the border, because either way, you know, the cartel's going to get in either way. But you know, the idea is to, you know, make it as hard for them as possible. You know, I don't know, maybe build another highway, another official checkpoint, so that the economies aren't hurt that badly. You know, like trade isn't hurt that badly. Maybe just have more legal checkpoints, have more legal immigration. You know, give a path to citizenship, but like be able to vet the people that are coming in, make sure they're not criminals, that they're not cartel, that they're not MS-13 cutting off heads and raping women for a week straight, like we saw in the previous video. I think that's pretty reasonable, right? But you know, I understand, you know, the wall is more of a symbolic thing, and you know, the idea of the wall has been a huge boost to Trump's campaign, and like damn, could cost $15 billion.
Nearly 100% of the heroin in our country comes across the southern border, killing 300 Americans at least a week. According to the Council of Economic Advisors, this illegal heroin costs our country $238 billion in 2016 alone. Think of that. And we're talking about a wall for 20 billion, 15 billion. I could even do it cheaper if I have to.
Oh, because he said 15 billion? I think he's just talking shit, really. I don't think it's going to be 15 billion. But even then, it's like, dude, we give so much. 50 billion to other countries. 50 billion. People don't... The thing is, the media doesn't talk about this. The media doesn't talk about how much money we're spending on foreign aid and our military. Like, for example, let's see, how much, let's see, cost U.S. military 2017. Let's see, real quick. Should I just click this? What is this? 597 billion. This is the latest spending bill. Well, you get the picture. Fucking DOD, the Department of Defense wants 597.1 billion. I mean, you've seen that it's gone up. The base budget total spending. Wow, wow, they like routinely go over their base budget like all the time by hundreds of billions. Actual of 2017, they spent almost $1 trillion just on military. And then the military project waste. The Pentagon's botched projects.
When it comes to taxpayer money, perhaps no agency knows how to spend it quicker than the U.S. military.
The Pentagon, left to its own devices, will spend money on anything.
Over the past decade, defense spending has claimed a bigger part of the federal budget, with aggressions ramping up first in Afghanistan and then Iraq. In fact, the United States spends more money on defense than the next 10 countries combined. President Obama and Congress set the military...
So my question is, how the hell is our military depleted, as Trump says, but we spend way more than these other motherfuckers? I don't get it. Because they waste fucking money. We spend so much money, and it gets wasted by these companies.
Spending cap for 2015 at $496 billion.
Or should I say the DOD wasted, but on the companies are reaping the benefits. Fucking Boeing, fucking Lockheed Martin.
Leaving plenty of room for all new top-of-the-line equipment. With all of that spending, government watchdogs don't have to look hard to find waste.
A lot of money has been wasted in Afghanistan and Iraq. Weapon systems being sent over, facilities being built that weren't needed, the Special Inspector General for Afghanistan and the Special Inspector General for Iraq have identified at least $100 billion worth of wasteful spending.
Senator Tom Coburn's annual government waste book highlighted some of the starkest examples of lavish spending by the military in recent years, including the Air Force's C-27J Spartan, an airplane that can take off and land on unpaved runways.
My favorite program in this is the fact that the Air Force bought $600 million worth of airplanes, and as soon as they were delivered, and shipped them to the desert.
The military has spent a reported $567 million on the project since 2007. However, a 2013 report by the Dayton Daily News found that at least a dozen of these transporter planes were moving straight from the assembly line to a storage unit in Tucson, Arizona, without having ever been flown on a military mission.
They were built, finished, we never used them. They've been shipped to a graveyard in Arizona. They're not going to be used. Why were they built? Solely because of the argument of jobs in Ohio and a contractor who was pushing for those jobs.
And that's basically the Keynesian economist theory. It's like, yeah, you spend money to make money. You know, you know, government spending up the wazoo will stimulate the economy, but then put you in fucking debt. We are $21 trillion in debt, everybody. $21 trillion. Do you understand that is a lot of money? We don't have the money to pay this back. Like $100-something,000 per taxpayer.
Pentagon in that case didn't want them.
So rather than leaving the transporter planes in the desert to rust, Congress has directed the Department of Defense to give 14 of them to the U.S. Coast Guard for free. But the C-27J wasn't the military's only fiscal fiasco. After spending 3 years and nearly $300 million on a state-of-the-art surveillance blimp, the Army finally decided to deflate the project for good. The long-endurance multi-intelligence vehicle was nicknamed the Unblinking Eye for its ability to fly.
I really hate this, I really hate this, you know, way of talking that reporters always go to. It is really annoying to always hear that fake bullshit. Back to you, Bob.
Unmanned surveillance missions for 3 weeks at a time. However, a number of delays in the release date, along with overspending on parts, caused the project to be scrapped in 2013 and the blimp to be sold back to the contractor for 1/1000th of the price.
It's time for adult leadership to come in and say, you know, I know you really like that bright, shiny object over there, and it's really sexy, but I don't think you need it, and we need to rethink why we're spending money on that.
But Tom Schatz from Citizens Against Government Waste says Congress is also to blame for unnecessary spending.
Members of Congress often view the Pentagon budget as a jobs budget. There's often resistance by members of Congress who feel that the jobs in their districts or the companies in their districts need to continue building something that really may not do anything to enhance national security.
Schatz points to the M1 Abrams.
So you fucking, you get the picture, dude. You get the picture. We waste some, oh man, it just gets me upset just to see how much government mismanages our money. We could be such a wealthy, you know, everyone could be fucking living great. Like most people, I mean, compared to the rest of the world, you know, with a 90, like Homeboy Sandman says in this song, 99% locally, with a 1% globally. You know, the average American is living a lot better than most of the world, but we could all be living much better overall if we weren't wasting so much money on the military and foreign. Like, dude, you take, okay, that $50 billion from foreign aid, you know, we just talked about. Let's go by the 2017 numbers. 818 billion. You add 50 to that. $868 billion. Dude, that's so much money. Foreign entanglements, you know, I don't know, maybe throw like 10 billion out there. So you'd have 858 left. Fucking throw a wall out there, another 10 billion. And then all these other billions, you can help to, you know, support small businesses. You know, I don't know, fucking give tax cuts. You know, imagine if, let's just say 800 billion, just 800 billion were to be, you know, put back to pay off the deficit even. You can start paying off the deficit like that. That's what we really need to be doing is paying off our debt and then securing our own shit. Like, fuck what's going on outside. You know, even though China does concern me with its imperialist moves and its strategic moves of, you know, putting little bases here and there closer and closer to our west coast. That is of concern. But I don't really, you know, they could be a long-term threat. I'll give you that. We don't really have to worry about Russia. They're just trying to get their own shit together. For the most part. Although, you know, they could be a threat later on. I mean, they do have that fucking missile now, the Avangard. They have, you know, some military superiority in that aspect, if that's legit. But I don't see them trying to, you know, like, come on now. We got the UN. You know, what does the UN fucking do other than fund vaccines that sterilize African women or something? You know, what else does the UN do? What does NATO do? They don't do shit. They can't even handle their own countries. You see all these protests now in Europe and France and Netherlands, the Yellow Vest protests. They're fucking up on their own fucking yeah, they don't have the resources to stabilize shit. I mean, maybe if they manage things better. I mean, the thing is, with government in general, man, when you give them the money, they're gonna mismanage it. There's gonna be people in the government who want to stash away, you know, a couple $1 million here and there in the Cayman Islands. They want to get a foot in the door at Boeing or whatever, and, you know, say, okay, you know, we'll use government spending to fund your next plane, but remember me when I'm out of office. You can hire me. And, you know, there's just this huge revolving door. I don't even know if we'll have a video on it, but let's see.
After getting separated from his school group, young Toby makes an interesting discovery.
Hey, mister, what's this?
Oh, this? It's the revolving door.
Cool. What's it for?
A bunch of things, mostly making money.
Neat. I like making money.
Don't we all? But if you're a lawmaker like me, you can't just leave and immediately make a ton of money by influencing your old coworkers.
Bummer.
Well, actually you can. You just have to do it in a certain way. There is a law that says you have to wait for 1 year before you can lobby your particular branch of government.
Ah, a whole year?
But there's a way to completely avoid this 1 year ban on lobbying. All you have to do is lobby a different branch of government. Say you're the governor's chief of staff. That's the executive branch, kid. If you quit, then took a high-paying job lobbying lawmakers in the legislative branch, there's no 1 year ban. You could start tomorrow.
Awesome!
Or if you're a lawmaker or staffer in the legislature, you could quit one day, then start work as a lobbyist the very next day, lobbying the governor, state agencies, departments. No 1 year ban here.
Wow!
Same goes the other way. You could stop lobbying, then become a sought-after top staffer on, say, the State Insurance Commission, and then later go back to work for the insurance industry. And that's why they call it the revolving door, kid.
Do most people even know about this?
I guess you do now. Who cares? Whoop, gotta go. Now I'm a lobbyist. And so young Toby learns a valuable lesson about democracy and transparency, or lack thereof.
Cool. Maybe I won't go back to school after all.
And the argument, you know, like the argument for this thing, for this revolving door, is that people in these industries know more about the industries. They have the expertise so that they can lend that to the government. But that's not really how it works, dude. Especially if you're going back and forth. You know, that's why special interests run this country.